Hey everyone, Legend here, coming at you from a little bit outside of Atlanta, Georgia, at Fun Junction. Fun Junction, which just recently, this past week, got bought by our buddies from Fun Spot there in Orlando. They now own this brand new park, and we are going to show you what there is to do here at Fun Junction. And you've got what it looks like 2 or 3 mini golf courses that are kind of spread out, and they're different. Like these ones over here look kind of neat because you go up the hill, and then you've got a very, very plain looking mini golf course over here. Interesting stuff. Let's go show you guys around, but mini golf looks good if you play this one. Mini golf over there looks not nearly as fun. Wouldn't be a family entertainment center, outdoor one without go-karts. It looks like they have a couple different courses. It actually looks like a pretty good course, you know, it goes up on a bridge and things like that. It definitely looks like fun. They have just a road course. They have another course over here that I would say probably doesn't look quite as fun. Maybe this is like their kids' go-karts or something like that. But the one big go-kart track looks like a pretty good time. This one, not so much. This is kind of neat. They got like one of the larger bumper boat lagoons that I have ever seen, complete with a pink elephant spraying water. And the water looks great. Maybe that's just because it's like 1,000,000 degrees out here, but nice bumper boats. Over here, you get to start to get some of the rides in the park. You got a Moser drop tower. Interesting with the park's old name on top, Dixieland Fun Park. Right now, it's known as Fun Junction USA, but I wonder if that'll change now that the Fun Spot guys own it. Probably the park's best ride is right here. We saw this going earlier, one of the S&S Screamin' Swings. Also, very interesting about this is just one model. Most of them have 2. This one only has 1 swing. You also got some little kids rides here. So you got your triple Hamptons with cars. And it's pretty cute, a banana mobile ride. That's neat, that's different. And then I like this. They've got this big building that's themed pretty well. So like the Old West. Let's go check out what's in the building. Inside the building here, you have a giant playmaze for kids. So that's a really nice thing for kids. You also have a food and beverage area over there. Also inside is an old-timey simulator where I guess you get to pick from any of these rides. High-octane racing, lots of racing as we are in the south. To Alibaba's Mine, Caribbean Coaster. Lots of interesting that you get so many different choices, which is cool, especially if you live around here. It does make it re-rideable. Also inside here, you got a large arcade, which is neat. For 4 tokens, you can do the time tunnel, which I'm assuming is one of those spinning tunnels like you see at Wonderworks or Ripley's Museums, that kind of thing. And they also have laser tag. Guys, so here's the most interesting thing at the park. It is it looks like a Soaring Eagle zipline, but it's not a Soaring Eagle zipline. I don't know the history of it. Maybe it's like something they built before they built Soaring Eagles or what. But so the people just loaded on, that whole platform moves, and then away they go. You can get a shot of the ride vehicle there as they're zooming backwards. And it's a long ride, so you go all the way up this big old tower. Definitely the most unique ride at this park. It's something I've never seen anywhere, this exact model. So it looks like they're getting towards the top. Almost at the top. It's interesting too, like they've got a handle there. I wonder if that's something you used to have to pull or you do have to pull. Nope, you don't have to pull it. And then you come down in a nice gentle kind of ride, just like on the Soaring Eagle zipline. Looks like you move pretty well. Yeah, they've definitely got some good speed going. And then it slows down nice and easy. Cool ride. Some quick footage here. There's Screamin' Swing going. These rides are awesome. If you haven't been on one, definitely give it a whirl. Nice and high. A couple more old-timey kids rides here. You got a very tiny kiddie carousel, the old-timey kiddie Ferris wheel thing, and look at the controls on this thing. Those are some interesting controls, to say the least. And then kiddie swings. So guys, this is pretty weird. I'm guessing this looks like it probably used to be batting cages and is now used for a stage. It's definitely kind of odd. So one thing interesting about Fun Junction, you park in a field and then the park itself is on a parking lot. Odd. Also, they've got a ton of room. If they want to expand this place, you know, unlike some of the fun spots in Orlando where they have very few little room, They have tons of room here to do stuff with. This probably wins as the most adorable thing at the park, the kitty elephant swing. So it's just a simple fairground style swing that, you know, your kids could sit in and go back and forth. Adorable. So this to me looks like it's probably like an old sky coaster that's not used anymore. Kind of interesting. And then a rock wall. Over here we got more rides. The park actually has a really nice antique car ride, which is fairly long. That kind of surprised me. Over here, I'm guessing that this is something else they don't use anymore, but these have what looks to be probably like an old zipline course. They do have that Soaring Eagle S zipline that they use, but these I'm guessing were old ziplines. I'm not sure. I'm gonna show you up. And then, while they might not be using those adult ones, they do have kids zip lines here, just as like a playground toy. Sort of similar to what you would see at like a California Adventure in their play area. A couple of kids spinning rides. You've got a, you know, mini Himalaya over here, which is fun. It's the kind of place, like, it seems like somewhere that we and Molly were talking about earlier, that how we'll probably do big birthday business. Over here, we've got a classic monster spider style ride. You've got Drew the Intern's favorite, the fun slide. And you've got the scrambler. As I think all parks that are in FTC has to have a scrambler. Now the big reason that we came to the park is over here. Also guys, it has taken them no time. They are already being labeled on the parking thing as Fun Spot America Atlanta. So I'm guessing this park will see a new name shortly, as it's already labeled that when you get your parking receipt. And if you're roller coaster fans like we are, the big reason to come to this park is the Screaming Eagle roller coaster, which is one of these kind of like death trap looking roller coasters that it's actually really fun. You got a big first drop. You go, it's a wild ride. Kind of similar to like Viking Voyage or Wild Adventures. It's also similar to some of the rides they used to have on the Jersey Shore, but it ends up being a really fun ride. You get some good airtime. It's wild. Much wilder than you expect it to be. Airtime, getting thrown around. If you're somebody that doesn't like a ride that does rough you up a little bit, this might not be for you, but I thought it was a lot of fun. And it was Molly's 300 roller coaster. Yay! That'll do it for our time here at Fun Junction. Good little stop if you want to come in and ride the roller coaster. It's like $6. They do charge you to park. It's $5 to park your car, but to make up for it, you do get $5 in tickets, so it's really like there's no cost. That'll do it for our day.